You ready to go, driver?
It's been a long and fun ride. Something to celebrate. Let's take a look back in the rearview mirror and then hit the acceleration. This month, the spirit of rivalry keeps us going.
American muscle cars without talking drag racing. The two are pretty much intertwined. Cars became popular during the 60s. At the time, they were mostly rear-wheel drive cars made from affordable everyday vehicle bases, but equipped with powerful V8 engines from much larger machines. One of the goals in making such performance-focused cars was covering a quarter mile as fast as possible. Can you guess which motor racing sport is about going all out for that very distance? Indeed! Drag racing. There's a strip real close. A proper try is better than 1,000 words.
racing time. Don't overthink, just burn and fly. Right on! Well, now that was some run. Keep that gauge in the green zone. A good burn is essential here. Let's do it again.
The trip is just a word of stranger. You know I drift different, just the seven seas. I deal with life different.
Come on, give me that perfect burn. Like a backup singer in a metal band.
Cars are a call for freedom. The freedom to turn an ordinary car into a vehicular marvel, with a state of mind far away from luxury brand strategies and pricing, and the freedom you feel from actually being behind the wheel of said cars. But Jim should be much better than I am at conveying emotions. He's human after all.
This time it's one of those outrun type of events. Drive fast, hit the checkpoints on time. It's just like that rad game from the 80s. You digging the soundtrack? It's the spot, right? That's my mixtape we're listening to. Meshes well with the sound of the engines, you feel me? I couldn't put you through a muscle car ride without some proper riffs, could I? fiber you're getting from that Mustang GT. The thing about muscle cars is it's all about that optimal weight-power ratio, which brings top-notch performance, that sweet spot. Past this point, you're in for a serious series of turns. Make sure to stay on the road. Told ya, and there's more coming. But hey, curves are part of the fun. And you'll reach the finish line. Out of the woods. Finish big. This gig's all gravy for you. Am I right?
To the next freedom-infused event, we're going to make an extra stop. We have a little surprise for you. Although in this case, little may be a poor choice of words. Just head towards the beach and you'll understand. We're real close.
do this. Monster trucks need monster beats. I've got the perfect hip-hop jewel for this crown. This giant obviously won't handle like a regular Mustang GT. Lucky for you, this is a 2-lap race. You got 1 lap to find your footing and 1 to feed your opponent some dirt. Here comes the jump. Now let's crank it to 11. Monster trucks popped up in the late 70s, mostly just for showboating. They only really became a thing in the 80s. Man, that decade truly was something. You made it through the first lap. Time to crush and destroy.
Be kind, rewind.
Real American monster trucks are used in 2 types of competitions: freestyle stunt and racing. Given Motorfest's racing DNA, we obviously went for the latter. Don't be afraid to use these banked ramps. Ready for takeoff? Yeah!
Remix.
Oh, yeah! Give me fuel, give me fire, give me... Ah, I forgot the rest. Monster performance, dude. You put on quite a show.
Picking up blood, trust on my choices and dirt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's one of the wise. Devil be easy, I know I've been missing, I needed some personal time. Full of pictures, dimensions, I got pictures, I mean it, I'm staying inside. They got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems. Inside of my run through the mud, the pressure be calling. Step on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm coming to blow up the silence. I ain't calling. It's all that I wanted, the perfection, I'm slamming it down because check out, picking up blood, trust on my choices and dirt on my eyes. Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures.
Now, back on track. We're heading north for a race through the swamp this time. Don't worry, you'll still be driving a muscle car. The Mustang GT from 2011 is waiting for you as we speak. Except this unit is custom made for off-roading. Jim's passion for muscle cars is not restricted to asphalt. That man would drive muscle cars on the moon if he could. When you spot the wind turbines, it'll mean you have arrived. Your opponents are already there. Go on and join the melee.
You got there can face anything. See? You can trust me with that car. Prepping it like 10 minutes before you showed up. It is ready to gobble up every square mile of swampland, if you ask it to. Second lap, keep up with the beat, stay on top. It's a 3-lap brawl this time, don't waver. You can go full speed, through the mud, through water, through the weeds. Ain't nothing gonna stop you. Same goes for these ramps, flat out. All right. Water pond, don't think twice. Make that Mustang jump like the devil is after it. Third and last turn of that swamp cruise. Go for it and don't be afraid to get your wheels dirty. Hold on to your saddle, cowboy. Yeah. That track's so good. Don't listen to me, just listen to this and knock some teeth out. Straight line. Use that nitro. Jump, and you're done. Standing ovation. Show's far from over, though.
next event is just a few minutes away. The frantic race that goes from the coast to the countryside with an unmistakable Californian vibe. Mulligan. Your next car is one of the most recent entries when it comes to muscle cars. The 2020 Mustang Shelby GT500. Your opponents do not stand a chance.
That's my jam right here. A good old-fashioned off-the-grid competition and a mean muscle car to kick everyone's butt. Come on, dude, bring the thunder. Man, I love that song. Hey, where's my guitar? Bottom line is, with my cars and my songs, you're winning this thing, period. Have you ever driven from San Diego to Palm Springs? It's a beautiful scenic route. I'm getting kind of the same vibe from this ride. Kick-ass views and nice stretches of asphalt to let your mount run wild. The best things America can offer. So the Mustang Shelby GT500 is a bit on the modern side. Let me tell you. These cars have come a long way since their first appearance. Used to call them hot rods back in the 50s when greasers just started putting large displacement engines, called big blocks, in cheaper cars. The tech's evolved a great deal since then, but one thing is for sure. The same thrill that drove people to push boundaries back in the day is what's still driving us now. Straight across the roundabout. Don't bother slowing down. Final turn, enter the military base, and that's it. The boys are back in town. This was a solid set. You keep playing this good, and I might just become your roadie.
The toughest cars, so let's take them to the toughest spots. Face to face with the island's guardian. I'm talking about the volcano, of course. Remember when I told you Jim would drive these cars on the moon if he could? Well, this is as close as it gets. Once again, a Mustang GT specially tuned for off-roading is waiting for you. This car is your best chance to make it through that David versus Goliath kind of trial. See it in the distance. It's waiting for you.
That's right. I got you yet another one of my rally raid prepped Mustang GTs. Just the right tool for the job. We're taking over that gig. Check this out. Man, you're gonna have fun. Check out the mountain peak. Hang on, it's gonna get bumpy. Straight ahead, shoot for the stars. Hey, look at the stands on your left. Looks like you got some spectators. Let's give them their money's worth. Get ready to fly. That's right. Excellent. Keep driving like you own the place. That's one lap. Now taunt that giant one more time. Shot. I'm getting flashbacks of my drives through Arizona. Good bunch of volcanoes there too. And long, winding roads that disappear into the horizon. I got his bang like a berry buns. But I need to keep it coming on. Only friendly me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name that I put them on. Full speed on the descent, but save some of your nitro for the jump. Thrusters on full. And we have liftoff. Time for the killing blow. Right on. Center stage, dude. Hit the lights. That's how you rock the house. I don't love it, but I need to keep it coming on. Only friendly me and friends, we don't get along.
Driver, I believe it is safe to say that so far this playlist is no picnic. You may even think that we've already seen everything there is to see about muscle cars and assume it can't get more intense than this. Well, hold on to that thought. For a ruthless showdown way above the speed limit and way beyond your expectations. Plus, it's a chance to see just how far muscle car customization can go and how cool it can look.
The best in the pack. Just keep your strings tuned. That's the power I'm talking about. Off the winding part of the road. Now you can let the supercharged V8 do the talking. Now you probably figured out by now I'm a massive Shelby GT500 fan. But you're currently driving my meanest one, my special Jimbo Full Power Edition. That car is one of the highlights of my collection. It calls to me in my sleep, it does. And it doesn't take no for an answer. Reach the harbor real soon. Quickly closing in on the finish line. Don't you flinch now. Fire up your guns. That was quite the show. Now all that's left is the encore.
cars have been around since the second half of the 20th century, but somehow we've yet to get you one of the classic oldies. Well, at Jim's request, we decided to catch you on the fly and save the origin story for the grand finale. There's an absolute classic heading your way, a grail among collectors and Jim's greatest pride, the Mustang Boss 429. Prepare for the centerpiece of American muscle car history.
This is our final show. Let's get loud. You're driving my #1 car, the star of my collection, the 1969 Mustang Boss 429. Name speaks for itself. One of the oldest muscle cars. Still one of the greatest, too, honestly.
Why is you all on my phone like you want me? Like you was a pushing the kid to the side. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm blind. Truth on my crosses and down on my eyes. Done with your effort. It's a lesson, that's one of the wise. Dubbing the mixes I'm mixing. I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. All the pieces, the mixes. I know what you need. I mean it, I'm staying inside. They got problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be calling. I run for my blessings. I feel like I'm falling. The 30 is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something. That's what I call it. Rolling progression. It's all that I wanted.
First position. Can't be any other way. Second lap, but no second guessing. Keep it real. The Boss is an icon. It shaped the golden age of muscle cars from the 60s to the early 70s. This was one of the top dogs. The age when these cars stopped being called hot rods or drag racing cars and became muscle cars. That's right. Even though the hot rodding mindset had been around since the early 50s, it wasn't until the 60s that the term muscle car popped up, embodying an entire generation's rebellious state of mind. At that time, if you were into muscle cars or just into cars in general, the place to be was Detroit. Man, ever heard of Woodward Avenue? A renowned street for car duels back in the day. Okay, I'll be ordering car paint tonight. Third lap. Let's end this with a proper charge. Show them who's the boss.
problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Level my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon it dummy. Cause I got problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems. I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Level my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage, I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon it dummy. Why you be all on my mind about nothing? Why would you get you $1 or something? Don't hang with it online for nothing. I see that we different, you rise and I double. My don't do discussions, don't brag about nothing. So hold your place.
One more solo. Give the audience what they deserve.
My dollars on purpose, so hand me the money, I think with the pie. I'ma give all of my people a portion of freedom, a fortune, I'm flipping the ride. I can get into it, it be the vibe. All on my phone like you want me, like you was a pushing the kids to the side, I don't know. Thinking I'm blind, so my crosses and down on my eyes.
Well, what can I say? You got the muscle car spirit in you. Actually, I know 2 words. You rock. Catch you later.
Done with your efforts, I'm dealing with pressures. I know it's a lesson, that's one of the in the mixes I'm mixing. I know I've been missing. I needed some personal time. Go your pictures. I'm saying this. They got problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems, oh problems. I solve them. I run through the money. The pressure be I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm going through something. That's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection.
You haven't claimed your reward for this playlist. The muscle... Car spirit can be described in many ways, but nothing speaks to it better than a head-on encounter with the chrome itself. I hope you've enjoyed this wild experience to its fullest. As much as Jim would have liked to stick around, his expertise and passion are already requested elsewhere. But he left a special note for you. It says, "Never thought riding passenger could be this much fun. Keep on rocking. Yes, hope you'll dig the souvenir." We're here. Enjoy your reward. Let's complete this playlist. Playlist cleared and ready for takeoff, driver. We had a lot of fun making this next playlist. One clue, it centers on one of the most famous car models of all time. I'm terrible at keeping secrets. It's a Porsche. Okay, you probably guessed that it's the 911. Let's find out what makes this car iconic. Head to the container in Pearl Harbor and let's get behind the wheel of a legend.
Porsche fans, and it means a lot to us to have such an incredible manufacturer joining the adventure.
There's so much diversity with the 911. We had no choice but to reveal it to you. What is next in line? Porsche agreed to send us some of their most interesting models for you to try out. Shipping from Stuttgart, Germany to Hawaii took a little bit longer than they thought, so they've actually just arrived. Porsche brand embodies power and performance, but it's also about elegance and style. So when you get behind the wheel of a 911, you've got to behave accordingly. Clean driving, it's your bonus at the end of each event. The cleaner you drive, the bigger your bonus will be. So even during a race, drive clean, take care of your car, and beat your opponents with finesse.